here, and I want to say
I don't know
this
where you want to.
in the
Yeah,
context that over the years I know
bro,
many people in the Secret
bro.
Service. We saw people
What is
tonight
going on?
immediately jump on President Trump, meaning still
Ridiculousness.
putting
This is
their life in
ridiculous, man.
jeopardy
It's
Yeah,
sad.
by protecting him,
yeah.
which is what they are trained to do. It's a very special person who will do that. However,
Oh my
in the
goodness.
last hour, I did ask you about the proximity of the building. Granted, it
Look
was
at that.
outside of the perimeter, but the proximity of that building to that area,
Mm-hmm.
I believe that is going to be, and James Comer is now starting an investigation,
That's
as a matter of
hardcore
fact,
right there.
wants answers
That's
as
a
early as
epic
next
picture
week
right there with him
as
with his
to
fist in
how
the
is
air.
it that
Hey, you see
a
that, right?
building
You
that
see how
close,
he's
and you can
just like,
describe
I'm
how
all
close
right.
it
He's
is,
letting the people know that I'm all right.
to that
Come on.
perimeter,
He
that
did
somebody
get hit
could
in
be
the
on that
ear.
rooftop and go unnoticed.
I
Or
won't
the
lie,
BBC
Kane.
report, not
What?
confirmed by
Irrigation, I
Fox
get
News,
goosebumps
but our own Bill
seeing
Hemmer
that
brought
right
it up in the
there.
last hour.
Because that shouldn't
A
happen
report
to
that, in fact,
anybody.
somebody had tipped off the Secret
Man.
Service
Anybody. Come on
somewhere
now.
Yes,
that somebody
yes,
was
Let's
on
be for
yes.
top of
real,
that
people.
roof
That's so
at the
crazy.
time. These
What
are
I don't
questions
like
that
about
need
that,
to
and
be
I'm gonna hit
answered.
mute just so we can
I'm not
talk a little
casting
bit about
aspersions.
it while this
Yes.
is going live, because this is I think that's Fox going live or whatever. But however, okay, Secret Service, they
Okay.
needed to be on their job. I look.
Kane.
Normally, these events or whatever, these rallies, they normally in big fields, and they kind of look at where the president will be standing, and then they kind of look. That's the sharpshooter right there. But they look and see the vantage points of everything. They looking around. There's a building over there. They got binoculars. They looking, and they just trying to make sure, okay, that's the building. We need to make sure that's cleared. We're going to make sure we have somebody over there. We're going to have
Right.
it at all buildings, right? That's
Right.
usually how it goes versus, I don't know how the guy got up there and able to ring out those shots and kill somebody out there, man.
Yes. Kane.
Yeah.
I
That
will
is
say,
crazy.
Kane, I will say this. They tried to plan for everything.
Yeah.
But they're not everywhere at all times. So things has always been, they haven't said that this is an assassination attempt, but it looks like, appears that he was clearly shooting. If President Trump did get hit or grazed, then we make our own assumptions on that. They haven't said his assassination attempt. He didn't even say that yet. They have to investigate.
Oh, he said he got grazed. He did
He
on
got
Truth
grazed,
Social.
yes, sir.
Yeah, he
Yes.
said on Truth Social, he put a little tweet out or whatever on his little platform that
Yes.
says that he did get grazed by a bullet to the ear.
Right. And I mean, they haven't went on record to say that it was assassination attempt, but him getting grazed by a round.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else was they shooting at than former President Donald Trump? Okay.
Yeah, they were shooting at him. Yeah.
Right. They just haven't came out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a low point again in American history for this right here, this action right here. Regardless if you're for Trump or against Trump, this shouldn't happen. No. This is not how we're gonna be democratic and go forth. Okay, we can't allow this to happen. And they're gonna have to do a thorough investigation, because if this person conspired, if anybody else knew, everybody should be prosecuted. Okay, everybody. Come on.
Of course, man, guaranteed. Because it's just I just don't get how I just think it's a failure on the Secret Service. I'm gonna keep hounding that, because a former president, no matter who the president was or whatever, you know what I mean? A former president, you're supposed to have everything covered.
Okay.
You look, like I said, you look at all vantage points. You're supposed to have everything covered. Yes, you do. And then that's where you're supposed to be spot on with that. But for some reason, this didn't get taken care of. I know it's a lot of moving pieces. I get it. It's a lot of moving pieces. You got so many. You got the local authorities. You got the FBI. Well, you may not have FBI on there, but you definitely have Secret Service or whatever. Right. Now FBI is involved now, because it's first stages. Yeah, the from what we've gathered so far is the Secret Service guys, the sharpshooters, they took them out. They took him out. They neutralized the threat as soon as it happened or whatever, right?
That's
but
right.
I mean, that was so close to the ear, man.
Come on.
I mean, a few inches to the right or whatever. Come on now.
What do we say in church, people? But by the grace of God, okay? But by the grace of God, it didn't go the way that person intended it to go, okay? So right now, he's doing fine. That's what they reported. We see the rallying cry now, getting back into this political realm. Him holding that fence up, pumping up the crowd. I'm okay. I'm here for you.
Yeah.
Why not? This could take him right over the top.
It probably will. It probably will.
Could take him right over.
Got a little we got a comment here from BL. So if Trump was charged for inciting violence on January 6th for a tweet telling his people to patriotically let the voices be heard, is Joe Biden going to be tried for saying put DT in the bull's eye? DT. What are we talking about?
Wait. Oh, Donald Trump. That's what he. Okay, DT.
So you're saying that? So BL is talking about that it was dealing with Biden.
Right. We don't know. We BL. Everyone said it. Biden,
everyone said it. Biden, DOJ, White House. I don't know, BL. Man.
And BL, thanks for even
appreciate it, man.
And checking us out. Excuse the lighting for me. I'm in Florida and this just happened. So hey, we make it do what it do. That's all.
For sure.
But I've already heard, and people you will see that is already conspiracy theories out there. This was
yes.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I don't think, because there's some people that are saying it was faked, it was staged, I mean, come on, y'all. Somebody died. Come on now, y'all. Come on now. That doesn't, but we'll hear more. And you know what I'm interested in? Because the Republican convention is Monday, right? So, and Trump is going to be there.
Come on.
And he's going to talk about this situation.
Yes.
And I'm curious in what he's going to say. I mean, we're going to check it out anyway. You got to pay attention to both sides or whatever, right? So we're going to watch it anyway. But just to hear what he's got to say, and I think he's going to probably pick his VP pick or whatever. And he'll let everybody know then. But, man, this is crazy, man.
And right now, congregation, BL, I will say this right here. The Democrats cannot say anything derogatory right now about former President Donald Trump. Not after this right here.
Please don't.
That could be political going down the hill. You can't do it right now. Everything is on a reprieve.
Yes.
Everything.
I agree. I agree. Just that whole little, a threat to democracy. Just don't even say that anymore. Don't even bring that up, because you see what's happening. People are with this narrative or whatever. No matter how you feel about him or whatever, but people are running with this, and you see that attempt.
Yes, we are witnessing.
Come on, congregation. What y'all think in the comments, man? Let us know, man. Chat BL if you're still there. What do y'all think about this? What do y'all think about this attempt? Just happened a few hours ago, Eastern Standard Time, about 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. or 6:15, somewhere around there. But man, that is crazy to be. Now, how do you move forward, right? Secret Service, how do they move forward with any other rallies and or the convention? Conventions, I think, is in Milwaukee or whatever. But how do you move forward?
Kane, he's still gonna have it. He's still gonna
do it, right?
And I'm telling you, because look, that fighting spirit that he has is, I'm not gonna be bullied. Now, y'all say President Trump, former President Trump, was always bullying everybody else, but this time he's not gonna allow anybody to bully him. He's still gonna be out there with the people, okay, that security is going to be extra tight. It is going to be extra tight, but I can guarantee you he will still be out there. He'll still have his rallies. And he'll be more on point. Okay.
Yeah. He's a trooper, man. Got shot in the ear, went down, they jumped on top of him. And then when they finally got up, he put his fist up, I'm okay. And he was like, "Hey, let me get my shoes. Can I get my shoes?" I don't know if y'all hear that part. Where he was like, "Yeah, can I get my shoes? Can I get my shoes?" I was like, "What?"
My favorite
That'd be the last thing I'm thinking about, my shoes or whatever. So it's just,
and when people might have traumatic things happen to them, something small like that, it's just a reaction. That's all, or whatever. But I bet you they got them in shoes. Come on.
Guaranteed.
Hey, they might get an endorsement from that right there. Those shoes gonna sell out right now.
Oh my goodness, man. I'm just so curious in how this. I want to hear the details of what it may be a Biden supporter, it may be a Trump hater, but what I don't want it to be, I definitely don't want it to be overseas threat.
BL, what do you say? I think that it was a legit attempt. I think Biden is losing in polls. I think that people are so divided in this country that this is the answer. Even though it's not. Okay, Roger that. It's not the answer. I just want the political arena to stay the political arena. And wherever the cards may drop, they drop or we go forth. That's it. As a nation, we got to do that. But I think, and BL and Kane and anybody else that might be joining in, I think it will be interesting to see how all the other news media cover this story. They should be unbiased. This is the one time you can't be biased in this event, because he did not bring this on himself. So CNN and NBC,
not at all
should be covering this one time unbiased.
Yeah. Look, BL said definitely some lapse in security. I agree. I said that from the joint, because that, man, come on now. Even if you thought that was a target, a soft area that maybe need to be looked at or whatever, then you would make those adjustments. He's like, you know what, that building over there, we may need to do something, with that building or whatever.
400 yards. That's still
the rifle. 400.
Well, that's nothing for a rifle, but that's you got to be accurate.
And maybe the wind took it, and that's what happened. Maybe the wind, because right there, you got to go with the wind and everything.
Yes.
I don't know what type of rifle. It could, it'd be a with a scope on it or whatever.
With a scope,
but I just don't. You just don't know what type. You just don't know what type, and then you gotta adjust clicks left and right, up and down, just so you can, hit targets or whatever. But man, that right there.
Just look at these pictures. Come on, what a t-shirt. The t-shirts. Come on.
You think they're gonna put out some t-shirts? That what you say?
Kane, why not? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. His face like that. Come on. And then that just shows it, the stoic nature. It shows vigor. It shows all of that. Strength. No, I'm not gonna let this hold me down. We will be back. I will be back. That's what it's saying to me right now.
Yeah. You tried, but you couldn't. You can't take me down. That's what it is. And it's so interesting. I'm waiting for the rest of the information to come out and how it unfolds and things of that nature. But man, this is just so crazy. Attempt in 2024. Man, the way technology is nowadays, man.
Well,
but somebody messed up. Somebody's getting fired. That should never happen.
It should never happen.
It should never happen. It should never happen at all.
But in 400 yards, that's in the circumference of that bubble that should probably have security, whatever presence, the presidential detail, or we don't know how much security that he has with him as far as what the government provides him. Because once they're out of office, they still have a detail, but not as many people. But now he's running for president, so he should have quite
so
a
they
few.
up the ante.
Yes.
They up the ante, guarantee. Yeah.
Yes,
because he's doing speeches, he's doing public appearances. So they have to up the ante. What it says, BL says Marines qual 500 yards open sights. That's the basic Marine. So why not go out 800 to 1,000 yards, clear roofs, etc.
Well,
yeah,
I would say that's
you have to.
Right
you
there.
have to. You have to go at least a mile out because you can actually do that. That can happen.
Yeah, but
that can actually happen.
The manpower. Yeah. It hasn't happened before. You're right. It could be laxed, but I can guarantee you this, and BL, that they're gonna start doing it now. They'll start going out a mile.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but that's why it's situational. That the placement.
BL says, you see, BL, and I agree with you. He said, I think the polls numbers will go up for this.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's 100% a fact. And I can tell you this, I think people who never voted, even back in the day when he was voting, they gonna come out of the woodworks now.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
No, not
boy.
Come on.
If it was on the other side, like if this was a Biden rally and people, it would be. I don't even know how bad it would sound. Just the optics of it. Oh, that was a Trump supporter did that. Oh my God, just like January 6th. Then they would just go crazy off of that. But now it's on the other side, and it's kind of like, what do we do?
Well,
and I think not Trump, but I think Biden did have a little speech that he just condemning and say it shouldn't be happening.
Oh yeah, right. As he should.
He has to speak about it. I mean, good gracious, man. I mean, that's his opponent, no matter what.
Yes, your opponent.
Yeah, guaranteed, man. That's just God.
But I tell you what, we don't have time for this. Back in the day, it had been assassination attempts, different times. I think Reagan, a couple of more presidents,
Mm-hmm.
But 2024, come on, we got to do better because I tell you what, the country is so divided. But to have this happen right now, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. And I will tell you this. If something happened, say that the attempt did happen and the election still have to go forth, then they would have to, who would they put in that place? They've been talking about President Biden maybe being pushed to the side. Still don't have a clear-cut person who they would like to put there. If this happened to former President Trump, who would the Republicans put there? Now, all of these things, all these intricacies have to be thought of now. The think tank now.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Congregation.
That right there.
Congregation. What do y'all think about this? Yeah, I know you may not catch this live because this is kind of late or whatnot or whatever, but let us know in the comments. What are your thoughts on this? Does this change dynamics? Just like BL say, do you think the poll numbers are going up because of this?
It is.
How do y'all feel about that? I mean, because it's just this is a crazy thing to actually happen at and he does this all the time. So I'm curious, and what's going to happen when we get more information when it comes to Monday at the Republican convention. Once they have that, and how his speech and what he's going to talk about this incident and VP pick or whatever, but he's going to kind of talk about that. I'm just curious and more information on it, especially about the suspect that they took out. I want to know about that. What's the background behind that? What I don't know. We don't know, but we should get to that information soon.
Kane, I'm just free thinking this right here, but the classic things, once they do the investigation on this individual, probably some type of deranged
Oh, it's gonna be mental health, right?
You know,
it's gonna always be mental health,
that's
right?
the first thing it goes to, Kane.
Always mental health, right?
It's always, yes.
Yeah.
It's always. And so I can't wait for that to happen. But I'm gonna tell you something about former president. Do you think, and BL, hit us up, talk back to us on this, but do you think with this happening, I can probably guarantee this won't stop President Trump, and you're going to see him probably at a UFC event, walking big, flower ear. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Because you know he come on.
Yeah. I mean, guarantee he'll have a little bandage on the ear, like, hey, they try to take me out, but I'm back. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah, he got the UFC cauliflower ear. You heard it first from us. Okay, that's it.
Yes, sir.
Let's go, Dana White. Invite us. Let's go. Yes.
Yeah. Well, what we'll do is hopefully Monday we'll try to stream the actual convention. Yeah, so you guys can kind of check us out and hear our opinions during that time frame. And then we can kind of go from there and just kind of get your opinion, have a good conversation, you know, talk about the uncomfortable truth, because that's how it is. You know what I mean? It's kind of uncomfortable for some people, guaranteed. But anything else, man, before we get up out of here?
No, I appreciate it. And I'm in a hotel room, people. I might fade to black. Look at that. But I'm back. Let's go. Because
this guy,
look, I'm hyped. Trump is fine. I'm hyped. This is just a rallying cry right now. We are going to get past this as a country. Okay. Let's get it together. That's it.
For sure. Hey, y'all. Hey, check us out, man. If you haven't hit subscribe yet, hit subscribe. Give us a thumbs up, man, for the algorithm. Do that. And we'll see you next time on our live. What? BL got something? 100% won't. I think that was for your comment that you were talking about.
Whole number will go up for this. Yeah, it will.
Yeah, guaranteed.
100%.
But like I said, hit subscribe, man, hit the thumbs up, man, share it with your friends, whatever. And we're gonna be back hopefully on Monday night, and we're gonna talk about this a little bit more in depth when we get a little bit more details. Yeah. And that's the uncomfortable truth. Hey,
thank you, BL. Roger that. Let's go.
For sure. Baby.